But you think it'll come to that someday?
Oh, I know it will. I write that down. It's going to happen one of these days. I might be retired. I might be dead.
All right, we're back with another episode of Two Ball Tires. In the previous episode, we were getting a little high-tech savvy with the electric cars and so forth. This segment we want to talk about, I got a buddy of mine who was in Vegas a few months ago. He's a comic, and they took a self-driving cab. And I've never seen a nervous cat more in my life. It's the first time he'd ever been in one. And it was unbelievable. He videotaped the whole thing. I don't think you videotape anymore, but the blinkers came on. The radio was on. I mean, it was, and nobody was in the front seat. I don't know that I could trust it. Maybe I'm old school. You've been in one before, right?
I have. Well, so Cadillac has technology called Super Cruise, and it basically only works on the interstate. I mean, that's an overgeneralization, but for the most part, that's the way it works. And you hit the button and it starts driving itself, and the cool thing about that is, you shouldn't text while you're driving, right? I never do.
Right.
Or almost never do. I never do.
Disclaimer.
But, you hit that button and it starts driving itself, and well, all right, now I can get my phone out and I can, start doing things. Now, it will watch, I have to watch the road. The Cadillac so Cadillac says there's 0 deaths. Some of the other manufacturers, won't mention their names, have a little history of people dying with the self-driving technology. And Cadillac they're overly conservative on what they will do. So you have to watch the road, and there's a camera that's watching your eyes. But you can look down to your phone and just do this, and it'll just drive by itself. It's amazing. It'll switch lanes by itself. It's not quite as inspiring as the self-driving that your buddy's doing.
Right.
I mean, it's like, it'll put its blinker on as well.
Without you doing it,
it'll do anything. Other than the Cadillac technology, you have to watch the road.
So it knows when you're not watching the road.
Yeah, it has cameras that are watching your eyes.
That's unbelievable. I know one of the vehicles I got, I think it was the Rogue that I drove. If you take your hands off the wheel for just more than a couple of seconds, it'll throw the warning light up on. It can detect where you got your hands on the wheel, which you should always keep them on anyway. But now those will do it a little bit, but they're definitely not self-driving by any means. But I do think some of those features are a plus when you're talking about running off the road, crossing the center line. It'll definitely keep you in the center lane. Absolutely. For sure. But I just got trust issues. It would scare me to death. I'd like to try it to see if I could stand it to turn it loose.
I mean, there's plenty of people I've ridden in the car with where I'm doing this the whole time I'm riding with them too.
You may trust a non-driver more than you trust me.
Theoretically, why would we like our collision center that we have back here, the state-of-the-art collision center back there? Someday it could be obsolete. I mean, if these cars, I guess deer will still hit deer or asteroids or something. I don't know, but theoretically, the computer should drive these cars better than we do.
So if somebody wanted to get one of do we have those here?
What's that?
The self-drive so the Cadillac is the closest thing.
Cadillac is the closest thing that we have here. Tesla is they are the most aggressive when it comes to the technology.
My buddy
as far as a vehicle you can buy, and then I wonder what kind of cab that he drove. Do you know what it was?
It was a Tesla.
It was a Tesla.
Yeah, it was a Tesla. Now my buddy Hans Lugents in Georgia, he's a Delta pilot, and he had a Porsche Cayenne, traded the Porsche Cayenne in for a Tesla, a newer one, and they called me and said that they went from Georgia to Biloxi, Mississippi on a golf trip in that Tesla, and Hans said he didn't drive a quarter of it. They talked, sipping on a energy drink or whatever, and he said it was just the most unbelievable thing. You just hit, here's where I want to go, get me there. It makes the turns, it puts the blinkers on. Who would have thought, 40 years ago that would ever be in existence.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
crazy.
the ramifications are just amazing. I mean, all of a sudden, blind people have so much more mobility. You know, they
Right.
don't have to rely on other people transporting them. Their car can take them. You know, and I think it's going to affect my business considerably. You know, I foresee a day where, you know, when it's time to get your oil changed or your tires rotated, whatever your maintenance. I mean, if it's an electric vehicle, you don't change oil, but whatever your maintenance is. You know, you'll go to bed, you'll tell the car to do it, and in the middle of the night, it'll open the garage door, it'll drive itself down here. We'll do the work for you. You'll Venmo me the money or whatever, and then the car will drive back, put itself in the garage, and you'll be asleep the whole time.
That's but you think it'll come to that someday?
Oh, I know it will. You write that down. It's going to happen one of these days. I might be retired, I might be dead, but that'll happen
Eventually.
One day. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because nobody would ever thought it would be where it is now.
So my service center will be open 24 hours.
And it'll just pull in there and get whatever it needs, new battery or whatever. Real quick, are those they're battery powered, right? Those self-driving. I mean,
It doesn't matter. Most of them, no. The Cadillacs so Cadillac has Super Cruise on both gas and electric
I got you.
vehicles.
Okay, so you can get it either way, right?
Either way, I mean that technology doesn't matter what's powering the vehicle. The technology is all cameras.
I got you.
Cameras and whatever, you know, computer.
Well, if you want to get high tech and don't feel like driving to Florida, we got some Cadillacs down here that'll get you to Panama City. So y'all come on down and grab one. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. See y'all. I got a 6-foot cardboard cutout of myself in the back of this one right now.
You probably won't lose that.